Yamal has finally arrived at the world stage. The 18-year-old starred for Spain and proved his quality with a goal, and he is our hero of the day. In fact, he missed the conclusion of Barcelona's domestic season because of a hamstring injury and only played 20 minutes off the bench in Spain's opening draw. In fact, he was handed his first ever World Cup start against Saudi Arabia, and it took him just 10 minutes to slide in at the back post and get on the score sheet. And by doing so, he became the second youngest player to open the scoring at a World Cup match, only behind Pelé in 1958. Yamal is the 8th youngest man to score at a World Cup. For some perspective here, Pelé had scored 6 goals as a 17-year-old. And at 18 years, 343 days to be precise, Yamal also becomes Spain's youngest goal scorer at the World Cup. And he has scored his first World Cup goal at a younger age than the likes of Messi and Mbappe. With the goal, Yamal also completes the set in terms of scoring in major tournaments for club and country. He has now scored in La Liga, the Spanish Super Cup, the UEFA Champions League, the European Championships, and the FIFA World Cup. Shifting focus now to a GRAVITAS special report. The FIFA World Cup is not just a battle for football's biggest prize. In 2026, it's also becoming a contest in wealth, exclusivity and status. As ticket prices soar beyond the reach of many ordinary fans, the ultra-rich reportedly turning the tournament into the world's most expensive social club, it seems. The 2026 World Cup expected to become the costliest sporting event in history, according to a report by Times UK. For the first time, FIFA is targeting the world's top 1% and the luxury experience extending far beyond the matches, in fact. FIFA's platinum access packages, reportedly, for example, including private jet trips to West Texas, sunrise coffee, yoga sessions atop the Empire State Building, VIP breakfasts at Tiffany's, tickets to recordings of late-night television shows in New York. In fact, concierge companies and ultra-luxury travel agents reportedly saying the World Cup has become a status symbol of sorts. Their clients reportedly demanding private jets and helicopter transfers to stadiums, penthouses, at 5-star hotels, and exclusive meetings with players. And for some, even a seat inside the stadium is not enough. Select ticket holders reportedly will get the chance to walk onto the pitch during the trophy ceremony with the winning team and enjoy exclusive VIP entrances and hospitality lounges. FIFA has reportedly never offered such access before. The prices alone revealing how the tournament has changed pretty much. The most expensive ticket for the 2022 World Cup final in Qatar, for example, cost $1,600. A VIP ticket with access to the pitchside lounge for the England versus Panama match in New Jersey cost $4,500 reportedly. Hospitality tickets for the World Cup final starting at $16,475. Access to the trophy lounge costing $35,000. Private boxes expected to fetch 6-figure sums. Concierge service providers that work directly with FIFA say demand for suites and boxes remaining exceptionally strong because attending has become about status. And FIFA has also announced dynamic pricing for the first time and now allows resales through third-party websites. The governing body reportedly expects to generate $13 billion during this 4-year cycle, up sharply from $7.57 billion in the previous cycle. And while the World Cup's biggest competition may still be on the pitch, but away from it, another contest appears to be unfolding. In a way, a race among billionaires to buy the most exclusive World Cup experience that money can get. On to France now, which is battling an intensifying heat wave that has pushed the temperatures beyond 40 degrees Celsius, shutting hundreds of schools, disrupting transport services. One of the most striking measures has been the government's decision to ban alcohol consumption in public places in regions under the highest heat wave alert, as the authorities scramble to deal with the dangerous conditions. Our next report, getting you the complete story.
France has placed 49 of its 96 regions under a red heat alert, while dozens of other regions remain on orange alert, affecting an estimated 63 million people across the country. The country's forecaster has warned that the heat wave will be widespread, long-lasting, and intense. Despite the heat, the country's annual street music festival went ahead. However, the government banned alcohol consumption in public places in areas under red alert to prevent severe heat-related illnesses and combat dangerous compounding effects of extreme heat and alcohol, which significantly increase dehydration and impair the body's cooling mechanisms. The heat has already taken a deadly turn in France. Authorities in the southwestern France said 3 people aged between 80 and 95 died partly due to the intense heat. In Paris, locals sought relief by jumping into the Saint Martin Canal.
Overall, with regard to the heat wave, I suffer from it a lot, but it's cool to be able, like today, to go to the Canal Saint Martin and swim. Of course, after that, it is worrying with regard to the heat and everything that it brings for people.
The heat wave has also spread across the rest of Europe, with Madrid forecast to reach 39 degrees Celsius and Rome expected to hit 37 degrees Celsius.
Well, you know, fanning myself and looking for some shade. The heat really is exhausting all the time, isn't it? And you end up looking for spots where you can relax a little more in the shade.
This is the second heat wave to strike Europe this year, following an earlier spell of unusually high temperatures last month. Meteorologists said a mass of hot air moving north from the Sahara, fueled by a high-pressure system known as the African anticyclone, has created a heat dome over Western and Central Europe.
Meanwhile, Iran left a message of peace following their World Cup group match against Belgium at Los Angeles Stadium. The handwritten note was left behind in their dressing room reportedly following that goalless draw in their second Group G game. The message read, I'm quoting, "We came to Los Angeles with pride, competed with honor, and leave with dignity. Thank you, Los Angeles, for your hospitality, and thank you to every Iranian who gave their heart, voice and soul for Iran throughout these 180 minutes. May peace, respect and friendship prevail among all nations." The message also included the hashtags in references to the bombing of a school in Iran during the conflict involving the US, Israel and Iran. Los Angeles hosted both of Iran's Group G matches, remember, with the team traveling from its base in Mexico for each fixture. Iran opened their campaign with a draw against New Zealand before holding Belgium to a scoreless draw. And they now head to Seattle for their final Group G match against Egypt. Knowing that a victory could secure a historic place in the knockout stage, Iran are allowed to fly into the US a day before they have a game and have to leave the country on the same day as the match under the conditions of their visas.